With the 2023 prep football season behind us, it's time for the final top 10s of the year. Hey, love them or hate them, they are everywhere, and they're here too. Well, hi everybody, I'm Rich Estrella for Prep Sports America, and today we will look at the SoCal Top 10 for the No Love Club. That's right, the No Love Club. This group represents mostly smaller or local neighborhood schools who get most, if not all, of their players from the local community. Or to put it bluntly, let's just say most top 20 college football schools in the nation don't typically shop here first or second. But sometimes, chickens do successfully cross the road and get to the other side. With that said, here's the top 10 No Love Clubbers for 2023. At number 10, Cerritos. The Dons have brought football proudness to Cerritos. Finally. Cerritos won their first league title 3 years ago, and now, 52 years later, a CIF championship, their first in school's history. They lost to Wasco 7-6 in the state regional finals, but appears the Dons are finally on their way. At number 9, Santa Fe. The Chiefs had quite the run this past season, going from 1-23 over the last 3 years to a second-place finish in the Del Rio League, finishing behind state champ Lucerna. The Chiefs' run this season was nothing short of phenomenal. Their season ended in the CIF Southern Section semifinals against Yucca Valley. To think people laughed at the notion of the Chiefs making the playoffs, much less being dominant in league and finishing the season in the semis. Coach Ryan Bateman gets our vote for Coach of the Year. At number 8, Rio Hondo Prep. Old traditions die hard at Rio Hondo Prep as they garnered their 15th CIF title in their school's 57-year history. That's a tremendous run for any program. They finished the season with a 13-2 record, losing in the state regional finals to Mission Oak of Tulare. At number 7, Tustin. The Tillers have rototilled their way back into prominence. They went from 3-8 last season to the top of the heap in the Empire League in 2023. They were the real deal, going undefeated in the regular season. However, Warren of Downey beat the Tillers 34-33 in the opening round of the playoffs. Warren would go on to win the CIF Southern Section Division III title. At number 6, Huntington Beach. The Oilers have the distinction of playing in the third best league in Orange County. Top to bottom, this is a pretty good league. That didn't stop the Oilers from having one of their best seasons in school's history. Huntington Beach lost in the CIF Southern Section semifinals to Simi Valley on a last-second touchdown. So close, but yet so far. The Oilers are still looking for that first football title in the school's 117-year history. At number 5, Western. The Pioneers continue to rise to the ranks of the Southern Section. Since Coach Davidson arrived, Western has risen from a Division 12 participant to Division 5. The Pioneers didn't skip a beat playing Division 5 competition, making their way to the CIF Southern Section semifinals. This was a very dominant team and came very close to mastering their new division. At number 4, Palos Verdes Estates. The Sea Kings had an impressive run in 2023, winners of the Rugged Bay League, posting a perfect 10-0 regular season mark. Within that, there were wins over Corona del Mar, Edison, and Culver City. However, Palos Verdes received one of the worst first-round draws anyone could have in Mission Viejo. No need to tell you how that one worked out. Mission Viejo won state. It was a disappointing end to a fantastic season for the Sea Kings. At number 3, Bell Gardens. The Lancers' run this season was nothing short of tremendous. After 73 years of futility, Bell Gardens finally won a CIF championship. And that's not all. They also garnered their first invitation to the state playoffs. After defeating L.A. Jordan in the regional finals, the Lancers eventually lost in the state championship game to Strathmore. Despite the loss, the 2023 edition of the Bell Gardens Lancers will go down in history as the school's finest. At number 2, Mayfair. Mayfair, playing in the Tough Gateway League, helped the Monsoons reach a new plateau in the school's history. After finishing third in league behind Division III CIF champion Warren and last year's Division IV CIF champion Downey, the Monsoons exploded in the playoffs, racing all the way to the finals, beating a complete and loaded El Dorado team to win the CIF championship on El Dorado's home field. Mayfair later beat San Diego section champion Mount Miguel in the California State Regional Playoffs. They lost to Marin Catholic in the state championship game. For Marin Catholic, it was their third straight state title. Mayfair has a young team, and we'll look forward to taking it to the house next season. At number 1, La Serna. The Lancers loaded their pre-league schedule with Division 2 and 3 teams, including Los Alamitos, Warren, and Damien. Once league started, they hit the gas, winning 5 straight games by a margin of 50 points. They breezed through the Southern Section playoffs with similar ease, averaging 49 points per game, on their way to a CIF Southern Section Division 4 title, and with it, an invite to the state playoffs. After coming from behind to defeat Orange Vista, the Lancers went on to win the state championship over traditional power Grant of Sacramento, 21-19. It took every last ounce of will from the Lancers to win its final 11 games in a row, on their way to greatness, lore, and into the history books. The 2023 edition of the Lancers will go down as one of the top 2 or 3 teams in Del Rio and Whitmont League history. It's definitely open for debate. That will do it for the 2023 edition of the No Love Club Top 10. Up next, look for the National and SoCal Top 10s and let the debates begin. For Prep Sports America, I'm Rich Estrella.